Shiba Inu coin burns. When, why, and WTF? What's going on? So, in this video, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu coin burns. I'm a little frustrated, obviously, with how this is all played out and the lack of burns and the lack of insight and really just the lack of understanding. It shouldn't be that a lot of people have 5 different things that were supposed to happen, or they're looking at all these different things differently, or you misunderstood it, we misunderstood it, you didn't understand this. There should be continuity in the message, and there has not been with SHIB. Now, listen, I've talked about SHIB a lot since 2021. This is not a video to say they're done, they're over. I'm frustrated, though, with how the burns have played out. But when things come up like this, you have to discuss them. And I'm not going to shy away from the controversy. I know some people will push back on this, and they won't like it that I'm making this video. But you know what? Most people won't. A lot of people who are just Shiba Inu cheerleaders all the time, they won't make this video. But I don't agree with this, and I like Ragnar a lot. Now, listen, this is not an attack personally on anybody, okay? This is really just an attack on the lack of understanding and the lack of information. But here's the thing. Maybe I'm not understanding this the way everybody else was. So as we go through this, let me know what your thoughts were. So Ragnar recently posted this, and this is all coming from an article right here. Shiba Inu team shares fresh update about Shibarium burn portal. Okay. So Ragnar says, and again, we follow each other. I love Ragnar. Okay. He's a huge person in the SHIB community. Some clarification about the Shibarium burn mechanism. Many think it was going to be ready in January. Maybe there was a misunderstanding. It was explained at SHIB, the magazine, at the SHIB magazine. In January, the system began to be tested in our puppy net, and it will be deployed in mainnet once everything is working as expected. Okay, that's fine. But that's not the way it was understood before it was written in the SHIB magazine. The SHIB magazine put out there, oh, we're going to go on the puppy net first before we go on the mainnet. Before then, the understanding was, because it was not clarified, at least to my knowledge, the understanding was that in January, automated burns would start. Now, we have a tracker that we've looked at. I'm not even going to pull it up because we've all seen it. There's a bunch of SHIB waiting to be burned. Well, bone that is supposed to be converted to SHIB and be burned. There's been no clarity on that. No clarification on what that is. Is that going to be included in the auto burn whenever it's ready? There's been some manual burns, okay, but not nearly the amount that there should have been, given how much has been accumulated over there on the SHIB burn tracker. So let's move forward. So again, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm a little frustrated. So I could be I could be wrong here, but to my understanding, the initial messaging was that auto burns would be out and live in January, a new era. Then they said, wait a minute, we're going to go test it in January 1st. Now it just delays. And there's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of that since Ryoshi left the building. And it's frustrating. And listen, I don't envy anybody in the SHIB team. I'm not saying it's easy. I don't want to sound like I'm Monday morning quarterback. It's really easy to, point the finger at people when you don't understand what their day-to-day looks like. I get that. But what I've always said is do the simple things. Do the easy things. There are some things going on with Shibarium right now that I really like. K9 Finance is one. Bringing liquid staking to Shibarium, like Lido DAO does for Ethereum. Think that's great. The SHIB domain names, creating this decentralized ecosystem. The whole idea around that is great. But people care about burns, and people care about getting information that is uniform information, that is going out, that everybody understands. Like, why is there always this lack of understanding or lack of clarification or missed due dates or missed deadlines? I'm sorry, it's ridiculous, especially for a crypto project that wants to go from being just a community token, which in that realm, you can get away with whatever. It's a meme, it's a joke, it doesn't matter. But now you're trying to go from that to be taken as a legitimate platform. You can't have these miscues that are simple. Now, let's keep going. Shibarium's burn mechanism, a new era. Shibarium is introducing a transformative token burning mechanism, which is crucial for the network's economic model. This mechanism is designed to reduce token supply strategically, potentially increasing the token's value and benefiting its ecosystem. Starting in January, the mechanism will evolve into an automated system on PuppyNet for testing purposes. Okay, that was clarified after they said that it would be live, ready to go in January. That's my understanding. Just saying. This phase will witness multiple upgrades to enhance efficiency and reliability. So now we've got multiple upgrades. Now there's no timeline. Who knows when it's going to be ready? We don't know. But don't give that false understand or misunderstanding of it's going to be live in January. Like, don't put out that initial message. Just initially say we're going to go test it in January and we'll see when it's done. This phase will witness multiple upgrades to enhance efficiency and reliability. Then it will be brought to the mainnet. The automated burn process will operate based on predefined rules, making it more efficient and transparent. I think the whole idea of an automated burn system is brilliant. Brilliant. I think it probably should have been done from day one, but that's okay. But it's frustrating when there's always this misunderstanding, when there's a lack of understanding from this group over here, and this group thinks this, and this group thinks that, and nobody's on the same page with simple things. That's what's frustrating. And yes, there's still time to figure it out. There's still time to figure it out. But as I've always said here since Shibarium went live, just do what you're saying. Just say, what am I trying to say? Just do what you say you're going to do. There you go. Do what you say you're going to do. And if you give deadlines and dates, meet them. Or just don't give dates. Just don't give dates. So I understand the frustration. I understand why a lot of people have really, really just been fed up. I get it. And I'm here to tell you, like, this is why diversifying your portfolio is very important. Because if you were all in on just Shiba Inu, all in, then you're even more frustrated, right? But even way back in 2021, when we started talking about SHIB, we talked about a number of projects, right? So we were never just all in on SHIB. This channel took off because of Shiba Inu, no doubt about it. I would not be anything without the SHIB community. And that's why I continue to make these videos, because I still genuinely care. I'm still invested. Do I have as much money as I once did in Shiba Inu? No. But I'm still invested. I still want to see this community do well. I want to see Shibarium perform well. And I want a reason to invest more. But right now I'm frustrated with just these simple things that aren't being done. And again, this is not a shot at Ragnar or a shot at anybody. Please understand that. Like, I am not one to start drama, point the fingers, but I am one to speak my mind and give you guys my honest, real, raw thoughts on things. Many other YouTubers out there won't. They'll just give you the positive, fluffy news. They will. But I'm here to tell you, when I'm frustrated, you're going to hear it. You're going to see it. And that's where I'm at right now. You can like it. You can hate on me for it. But I'm just being real. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you.